Hi everyone, this is Ellen. Welcome to vlog number 2. And this is my dog Elfie. And she's my best friend. I love her very much. And after I finished making my crochet sweater, I decided that I was going to make her a matching sweater with the leftover yarn that I had. I like to call it cookie crumbs because I used cookie yarn for the sweater, and this is made with cookie crumbs. Anyway, Elfie loves wearing sweaters. One, because they keep her warm, and she did go to the groomer recently. See, she's a little, she's not the fluffy dog that she was yesterday, and so I want her to wear a sweater when she goes outside, or if it gets chilly inside. And number 2, Elfie has separation anxiety, and some dogs with separation anxiety, many dogs with separation anxiety, are comforted by wearing a shirt or some sort of little clothing ensemble that is form-fitting and makes them feel like they're being hugged and supported. And that is something that Elfie feels very comfortable wearing. So, oh, she wants me to rub her belly. So I decided to make her a sweater exactly to her measurement. So I would do a couple rows, I'd try it on her, do a couple rows, try it on her. So I don't have a pattern I could share with you because it wouldn't fit your dog. It would only fit Elfie. However, when I was a beginner crocheter, I found a video on YouTube. I believe the channel is Crochet Guru or Guru Crochet, whatever it is. I will put a link in the description below, so you can click on that link to check out that video. It's a really great video tutorial for beginners. I used it when I was a beginner. I had no idea what I was doing, and that video really helped me learn many techniques. It really gives you an idea of how to measure your dog and how to make a custom fit dog sweater. So you can go to that video and check that out. Now, I did not use her exact pattern because I created a different collar, which I'll show you in a minute, and I did a few things differently. Like, she has 5 stitches, a 5-stitch gap for the legs. I did a 4-stitch gap just because Elfie has thin legs. So you could, use the video, try it, and then alter it so that it fits your dog. That's the fun with crochet. We can make anything that we want in any shape and size that we want, and that's one of the things I love about crochet. So anyway, Elfie watched me make this. I made this last night. I finished it just now, really. When I first started making it, she's like, oh, what are you doing? Okay, whatever, that's not that interesting. But as I started trying it on her, she started to realize that I was making her a sweater, because this is not the first time I've made her a sweater. So then she gets excited and she watches me make it. And then today she's just been watching me. And when I stopped crocheting, she came up and looked at me and looked at the crochet and looked at me and looked at the crochet like, what are you stopping for? Right? Why did I stop? I stopped with your crochet. That was wrong of me. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to share with you the moment that she tries on her new sweater for the actual sweater. I'm hoping that it fits her well. I believe it will because I've been trying it on her, but I did a row of single crochet all around the legs. Where are you going? Hey, Elfie, come here. Come here. Come here. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Elfie, you want to try your sweater on? You want to try the sweater? She gets so excited. She's like running around. Okay, come on. Let's put the sweater on. Okay, let's put the sweater. She gets so excited when I put the sweater on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to your little nose in there. Yes. A little collar. Now we're gonna I find the armhole, and I'm gonna take her little leg and put that through the leg hole, and then the other little leg in. Oh, this is so exciting. Where's that other little, there it is. This is so exciting. You're gonna be so cute. Okay. Fixing the collar. Aww. Aww. There we go. Elfie's wearing her little sweater that matches my sweater. Although hers is not a cardigan, I did make a little collar a little, can you see that collar shape? I've never done that before. That sort of just happened. I wanted to keep the collar, the front of the collar, very loose because Elfie has a collapsing trachea, which means that sometimes her windpipe will collapse and then she can't breathe. And it's very scary. It's just something that she's had since we rescued her 7 years ago. So she's a little old lady. We call her our old lady baby because even though she's 14 years old, she still acts like a puppy. But yeah, so this is the sweater. And I think it looks really good on her. I made it form-fitting, but I feel around the arms and all around to make sure that there's nothing tight. And again, I made the collar, this portion I can fit my whole hand in because I want to make sure that she's not going to have anything pressing up against her trachea that will cause a collapsing trachea incident. And you see that she's got the bottom part here comes down so that there's plenty of room for her to use the bathroom. And then she's got the back that covers almost her rear end. If I pull it, it'll come where her tail is, or almost where the tail is. And yeah, that fits perfectly, doesn't it, Elfie? And look, we match. We match. Yes, we do. You have your sweater, and I have my sweater, and we match. Yes. Isn't that great? Oh, I love this dog so much. Oh. So yeah, this is my little friend Elfie. She's a good dog, and whenever I put sweaters on her, or the vet, we bought from the vet like a very form-fitting t-shirt that we have to take apart when we take her for a walk because she can't use the bathroom in it. It really covers everything. But we got it for her when she had a biopsy, and we didn't want her to be scratching at her back. And rather than wear the cone of shame, she wore the t-shirt of comfort. And that was when we discovered, because it was very form-fitting, that whenever we put it on her, she would just become a mush. Really relaxed, really laid back. And I can feel it already. As soon as I put the sweater on her, she's becoming mushy in my arms. She's just a mush. Yes. So that's you. Thank you for joining me and seeing Elfie wear her sweater for the first time. I think she likes it. You like your sweater? Is that a good sweater? Yeah? She's so good. If you have a dog, I hope you're having a wonderful day with your dog today on this beautiful Sunday. If you do not have a dog, then that's okay. Dogs are wonderful. I hope you go and get a chance to pet one. And if you're allergic to dogs, then you should go and try to pet a poodle, because I'm allergic to dogs, and most people who have dog allergies are pretty okay with poodles. I'd like to take this moment to tell everyone that rescuing a dog is just one of the most fulfilling and wonderful experiences a person can have, as well as a dog can have. You know, I've had puppies that I've raised since puppyhood. We got Elfie when she was about 4 or 5 years old, maybe 6. It's hard to tell exactly how old she was, but there's just something about when you rescue a dog, especially one that came from a really hard life, just how appreciative the dogs are. And, you know, Elfie's she's just on another level. I don't know, she's the first adult rescue dog that I've ever welcomed into my life. And and maybe it's just her, maybe, you know, maybe this isn't a thing with all dogs, but I've talked to other people that have rescues, and they say the same thing, that there's just another level of understanding and communication that you have with a dog, an adult dog rescue, that you don't get with a puppy that you've raised. And although I love both experiences, I think that for the rest of my life, I'm just always going to gravitate towards rescuing adult dogs, because number one, it's very gratifying, and number two, they really need it. But there's so many dogs that need rescuing right now. We got Elfie from a rescue called Rocket Dog in San Francisco, and Elfie was a stray. When they first found her, they named her Lady Godiva because she was so matted that they had to shave off all of her hair, and so she was naked, so hence Lady Godiva. And Yeah, so she was, so that was Rocket Dog Rescue. We rescued, she was very sick. She had giardia and all sorts of tapeworms. She was a wreck. And I think she was abused because the first month we had her, she was always, any quick movement I made, she acted like I was going to hit her. So, but now, you know, here we are 7, almost 8 years later, and she's just the love of my life. She's totally chill. She's a little baby. Yeah, she's a little baby. The only thing that Elfie has issues with is she does not like dogs that are bigger than her, and most dogs are bigger than her. So, you know, we can't take her to dog parks or anything like that, but it's okay. It's okay because she's my baby and she gets to just be spoiled at home. Anyway, I can rattle on and on about dogs and about Elfie and about rescuing. But anyway, you know, bottom line, please adopt and don't shop. There's so many millions of dogs that need a home right now. So go run out to your local rescue, get a little puppy, and then crochet your little puppy a little sweater. They will be so happy. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye-bye.